Welcome to our kitchen at Dancing Bear Ranch on Howell Mountain. My name is Brian Streeter, culinary director at Cakebread Cellars. Today we're going to be doing Filipino pork sliders to pair with our Annahala Anderson Valley Pinot Noir. Adobo is a very popular dish in the Philippines, probably one of the most classic home dishes that you'll find. And it can be chicken, it can be pork, it can be other things, but in its most basic form, it's pork or chicken cooked in soy and vinegar. What we're going to do today is take that classic Filipino dish and Americanize it a little bit by turning it into a pulled pork sandwich. So you sort of think of that as Southern barbecue. And we've chosen to pair this with our Annahala Pinot Noir. Pinot and pork are a natural. They go really well together. And then also Pinot has sort of these nice soft silky tannins, which I think lend itself well to a protein like pork. So we have about 3.5 pounds of pork shoulder, which I'm going to dice into about 2-inch pieces. Now we're going to season the pork with salt and pepper. We're going to peel and chop 6 cloves of garlic. Next, we're going to add the garlic to the pork, along with soy sauce, and now the apple cider vinegar. Add a couple bay leaves, stir everything, and we'll refrigerate this overnight to marinate. Now we're going to make our slaw to serve with our sliders. I'm going to shred both green and red cabbage. Cut the cabbage in half and then cut it in quarters to remove the core. Next, we're going to peel and grate 1 carrot, 1 large carrot or 2 small carrots. Next, we're going to slice 3 green onions. Add the green onions to the rest of the vegetables. Now we're going to make the dressing for our slaw. Our dressing has a little bit of mayonnaise, rice wine vinegar, pinch of sugar, and grated ginger. We'll whisk all the ingredients together and pour over top of our shredded cabbage. Now we'll toss the dressing and all the veggies together to distribute evenly. We've marinated our pork for 1 day in the refrigerator. I'm going to place it into a wide bottom pan with the marinade. I'm going to add 1 cup of water. Bring this up to a simmer. Once the broth comes up to a simmer, we're going to put a tight-fitting lid on top and turn the heat down to low. Cook for about 1.5 hours until the pork is tender and can easily shredded. We're going to remove the pork, cool to room temperature, and then shred it with your fingers. We're going to thicken the braising liquid slightly so it'll lightly coat the meat. We're going to do that with cornstarch. I got a teaspoon of cornstarch. I'm going to mix it with a little bit of water and make a slurry so that sort of dissolves, and then you're going to whisk that into the broth. Bring this up to a simmer. The pork is cool enough to handle. I'm going to shred it with my hands. And now we'll add the shredded pork back into the broth. We'll just cook this long enough to heat the pork through. Next, we're going to build our sliders. Cut our buns in half, put a spoonful of the pork on top of each one, and top with the slaw. So here we have our finished dish. We've got our sliders, pairs beautifully with the Pinot Noir. You got the richness of the pork, sort of plays off the nice silky tannins in the wine, and then the slaw just sort of adds that crunch as well as a little bit of brightness to the dish. So I think it's a beautiful pairing. Hope you enjoy it. To get this recipe, learn more about Cakebread Cellars, visit us on our website at cakebread.com.